Hey, Sid! It's been too long.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
That is one hell of a castle, my word. Cannot begin to imagine how difficult that was to build.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the Fyrds? Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Ah, so I guess we'll be getting some new items.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
That is a very good question.
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. Long walk, Oriflam. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Fair enough. Okay, so I see a quest. How many quests are there? 2! Okay, well I'll go to the one there first, I guess, since it's closest. At least I think it is. Yeah, I'd say so.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
It's, oh, is it going to be that prick again? No, it is not. Okay, great.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
You didn't notice it getting
It can't be
lighter.
that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
They might not.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Alright, I can do that.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Before we, actually, no, I was going to say, yeah, before we go, I'm going to look at the other quest as well and see if
I heard Otto barking.
I might need to go to the same area. Well, probably not, but may as well accept it.
He's never. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Fair enough. Both seem pretty straightforward. Yeah, it very kindly tells us where things are, which is nice. They're actually quite close to each other, so... Yeah, when they said he lost it in a bush, it really is just over there, isn't it? Alright, yeah, this is pretty straightforward.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I'd better keep my eyes open.
Okay, there's some. Yeah, this is going to be very easy, isn't it? There's some. Is it just going to be 3 items?
More of the lost supplies.
Is it really going to be that simple? I think we all know the answer is yes. Yes, it is, but still. Yep, there we go.
Don't fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
See, I knew I should have accepted both. That was a good idea. They are both going to be right next to each other. I made a good call. Yeah, I'll complete these quests, and then hopefully we'll be able to do a bunch of stuff with crafting and whatnot. Yeah, it's a very peaceful place. Nice chill vibe. Yeah, the side quests are definitely like the weakest part of this game, unfortunately.
The shad's all salted and smoked.
Just not a lot really happens, unfortunately. Oh, there you are. It is very much go here, do this very simple thing, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
The dog's sad,
a whole
though.
day on the line and they're still not dry.
That's kind of awesome, not gonna lie. I would, that would make, you know, drying a lot easier.
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Oh, you've got new stuff. What you got?
Haven't much, but you're free to look.
Yeah, this stuff is weak. But this ain't. May as well get one of them.
Ah, yes.
Oh. Gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. Oh. Helpful. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if I want it, but I like the idea of it.
Sun's setting fast.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Okay, I wonder if he's gonna be in that area that I went to by accident. No, he's actually not. Okay, never mind. Scratch that idea then. I thought I was going to be clever. But alas, 'twas not to be. Not today. Is this the right way? Yes, yes it is. Actually, is there a quicker way to get to you? No, there is not. Okay, we'll just have to go. I was going to say, if there was a warp point that I could take, then I'll just do that. But I cannot, so... I mean, it's not that far away, to be fair. Yeah, see, it didn't take that long. Pretty much here already. Hello? You okay?
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Oh, hello.
Goblins.
Yes.
Why am I not surprised?
Fair enough. Oh, yes, oh, never mind, you're gone. Oi! I put on a new thing. This. Wait, no, not that. This. Yeah, it's pretty good. I figured I'd give it a go, see what it was like, and yeah, it does the job. Nice, very nice. Right, now the other goblins are gone, this should be so cool. Such a cool attack. There's so much damage. Doesn't take that long to charge either, so actually it's very powerful. I do feel bad for her. She is just being attacked constantly. And you on the other hand, such a cool attack. I love that you can sort of control it as well. Yeah, I do not regret putting that on. I undid buying the, or like paying for the Will of the Wisp type attack, because I was like, oh, if it's just going to be this and it's not like a fixed thing you do when in that mode, then it's pointless. Like, that's great. That does like 2,000, 3,000 damage. Like, it's so good. Ooh, bone necklace. Nice. Oh. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Where is it we're going exactly? It would be a lot quicker to just do this, I think. I say I think. I know. Like, I know it would be.
But how did the grocer know his
Oh, I have news. It's not good news, but I have news nevertheless.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Yeah, got some good stuff. Thank you. Is there anything in here? No, it doesn't look like it. So what's the easiest way out of here? I guess this way. Unless I can... I can just go to the world map. Yeah, that's the quickest way. By far. What's the quickest way out of here? Just leave? I wasn't actually sure if you could do that, so I'm glad I found that.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I'm not going to exploit that kindness. I will, however, go and see what I... Is that all? Is that all you gave me? I don't want to seem ungrateful, but, you know, I'm gonna. I was hoping for a little more. It's fine. I'll go here.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Fair. You don't have anything new here. That's fair enough. Yeah, it's all the same. Got these. Interesting. So yeah, you don't really have anything particularly new.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing, and it entires borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
Right. Fine, jeez.
Clive, was it?
Yeah, hi.
Well?
Alright, what do you got?
What do you want?
Now that's more like it. That is significantly more powerful than... Yeah, okay, I'll take it.
No scratches, alright?
What do we have here? Nothing new. Oh, I'm surprised, honestly, but fair enough. Kind of expected something new here, but can I upgrade that? No, what I just got was what it is. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. Yeah, so since I got like so many more powerful things, like it feels like, because I've already got myself. It feels like I've got a lot of forging equipment. I'm gonna be forging some really good stuff later down the line, hopefully.
You a bowl of brown. So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Yes. Who's this guy? I don't know. Any reports now available for viewing by speaking to Groot at the alien report counter the highway mess. These reports compiled by the Curse Breakers contain information on quests currently available across Velastia. Okay. Interesting.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse Breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Ha.
Anything catch your eye?
Yes, okay. So, use the goats aiming reports to not only find new quests around Anastia, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. That's very handy. So these are pretty close. You get no gil. Sounds real worth it. And there's one there. Okay, so yeah, there's a couple here. Okay, well this is handy to know. So there's... Oh, this is going to be a side quest episode. Side quests only. I see. Will it be fun? Perhaps, perhaps not.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quintin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
It seems like the easiest quest in the world if I just go a couple paces to my right and then click a button. Done. I've beaten the mission.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Yeah, I mean, like, they've probably been tricked before, like, in the respect that a person has been like, oh, you can ask for food, don't worry, and then when they ask for food, they get hit or something, like, or worse. Like, there's almost certainly something like that's happened, which is awful, but hey, you know what? We'll make it right. I'll try and make it right. I'll try and press the correct button next to you.
Whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quintin commands, as do we all. And Master Quintin commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Thank you very much.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be
I
enough.
probably wouldn't even want that much. I mean, I know they're hungry, but they'll probably be just happy for a slice. I'll give them way more than just a slice of bread, but they'd probably be happy with just a slice.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you...
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, You need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Don't thank me. I just brought you some food. Thank whoever it was who helped you get here. Oh, that is not worth it. To be fair, I didn't really do much on this quest. I spoke to a person, I walked back, I spoke to another person. You know, it was not a great ordeal on my part. Is that actual way I need to go? Yes, yes it is.
Master Quintin. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quintin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got 'em worked up, and little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quintin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need?
Sure can.
Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't seem too hard.
I'll see to it.
I'm looking forward to the wasp the size of a vineyard.
You'll find them over at Gotan's bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Like, did you know it's not just a plague of wasps? They're big, but they're not that big, you know. But no, they're huge actually. I think it's probably quicker to warp here. Yeah, I really hope it is one that's just like 4 times bigger than a usual wasp. It will be mildly amusing and terrifying,
That must
but
be the
you know.
vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Let's see. Where are they exactly? Up there. Hello. There they are. This doesn't seem too hard. It's just some little wasps. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Company.
Oh, for a second I thought that was it. I was like, no way. There's no way that's it. That would be the easiest thing in the world if that was it. There is a chance we will be ruining the crop. We didn't really factor that into our whole plan whilst we were doing this. Oh, that's wild! Oh, I loved that. That was so cool. I didn't think that was going to work in the air, but that was amazing.
Looks like that was them.
I'll just walk back, I think. It's probably the quickest way. No reason not to. Then there was one other quest somewhere else. We'll get to that at some point, I guess. And by at some point, I mean
But how did
now.
the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Yeah, the quest in this game, it's the one thing that I dislike. I don't like hate it, but it's just, yeah, they're very boring. They don't really do much or have much substance.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quintin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quintin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, A place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Thank you. Yeah, like, I don't mind. Like, I don't mind doing the quests. They're worth doing, but it's still just like, oh, black blood. I just wish that like you got a little bit more out of it, but it's whatever. Where was the other quest? Yes, here. Yeah, I think that's the final one. I guess I'll go back to the hideout and see. Well, I need to speak with Gav, but also see if there's like like anything extra I can get.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
You say you should have stayed. You really shouldn't have. Like, you did the right thing. Getting out of there is a very good idea. Now, am I to expect 30 men?
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads.
A dog just annihilates you immediately. That was ridiculous. I love it. Was that the best you got? That was so easy. Wow. I love my new ability. It is very good.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
That's fair. That was kind of fun. Didn't get a huge amount for it, but yeah, I'll take it. Alright, I think that's everything here. Certainly feels like it. Okay. Well, we beat all the side quests, so I guess we'll speak with Gav and see if there's any more things we can forge. Probably not, though. But I'll have a little look. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
I love him. Even though it took me to Lost Wing, it seems that my quest is over here, so I'm gonna just travel there. Doesn't seem like there's a downside to this. Yeah, oh yes, this is where those enemies were, right? That I was farming ability experience on. Yeah, I think it is. I feel bad that I'm gonna kill an antelope or two, but you know, I want to see if I can get some decent experience out of him. I don't know what they'll give me. We're about to find out. 12. Eh, not really. I mean, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. I won't knock it. Yeah, it's alright. But yeah, so we saw that, like, castle earlier there, because we saw there was an item over the way, and I was like, oh, we're definitely coming back here at some point. And this place didn't get destroyed. So, you know, that's a plus. I like it when, you know, we're able to actually explore a land that didn't get annihilated by a giant dominant. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. It's also nice because it's been a while since I've been here and I forgot how great the music is. Oh, Valley Madder, nice. Madder, right about now's where I lose my patience. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, that was unfortunate, but I missed. I failed to finish you the proper way, but that's okay. Have I mastered this now, or has it still got an upgrade? Because it's pretty good as is, to be fair. But like, I can't remember if it does have an upgrade. It's so good. It's so powerful. I love it. Like, the burning fire ability was good, don't get me wrong. But it takes so long to charge up, whereas that really doesn't. Like so. It's already back. Absolutely ridiculous. So where are we going on here? Okay, so we actually want to be up here. There's a shop. There is stuff down here though. I kind of want to explore it. Oh, actually, I might have been able to get there from here. That might cross over. Yeah, possibly. That was locked earlier as well. I'm curious to see if it is still. It might not be. I can't remember what was in the way before. Something was. Yeah, I'm sure there was something stopping us from doing this. It's so overwhelmingly powerful. Oh, it's so good. I don't think I'm ever gonna get tired of that. Because over there is... Yeah, we have been on the other side, I thought so. I'm just curious to know if I can open the doors. Yeah, the doors are open. Okay, that's kind of cool. So yeah, that's good, I guess. I wonder if we will get to ride a chocobo at some point. I'd like to. I should probably mention, I don't remember if I did or not, but I haven't really seen too much like gameplay of this game prior to launch. I know that there was oh, rat as in Velosa, or yeah, I know there was like a 20-minute showcase showing off various things, and I did not watch it. I didn't want to spoil it for myself. So I don't know what was actually shown off and how much it spoiled and all that jazz. And yeah, you're pretty far away. Surprised that, you know, the game was like, yes, we will still fight you. So where am I on the map now? Okay, yeah. There is a path. I'm curious to see where said path goes. Where is said path? Is it here? Yes, I think so. It's the only place I can think of, so I will say yes. It's just so fun. Probably actually be doing this more, because I'm really not utilising the power of Ifrit enough. I've been given this power on a silver platter and I really should be utilising it. Jesus! I mean, yeah, and it did the job. I mean, sure, it destroyed everything in its path. To be fair, using Ifrit's power there actually didn't increase it by that much. It was 16 more like charge, which, I mean, it is an increase. It will make a noticeable difference over time, but it's still not huge. It's not like it's double or anything. Did you think you were gonna hurt my dog? No, 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 no. That's not how this goes down. It looks like this is actually a little dead end. Ah, no it is not. Ooh. Oh, that is a good chest, okay. Not bad. Oh, actually, there might be a path up here I can take. Can I? It looks like maybe, but also no. I don't think so. So, fair enough. Back the way we came, I guess. Yeah, I think this is one of my favourite themes in the game so far. It's really, really peaceful. Yeah, there's something up there as well. Alright, let's check that out. I don't know if it leads to anything I need, but I've got no reason not to check it out. What if it leads to the greatest treasure in the game? It probably doesn't, but what if it did? Ooh. Where are we now? Okay, so there's something... Oh, oh yes, I see it. Dragon Twisted Dragon Alexa. Hello. Yeah, you might be a little harder to kill. Or... oh, that's unfortunate. There it is. Nice. Oh, look at that. Look at the stagger. Oh, love that. Woo-hoo-hoo! That is ridiculous. Oh, wow. That was immense. Oh, I love that. Yeah, because that's just going to get you to times 1.5 instantly. Like, no hesitation whatsoever. That's wild. Yeah, for you it's definitely best done when you're, like, not moving, because you can, well, move quite easily. But I'm not going to complain. Hey, let's do it again. Bye. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, nice Dragon Talent. Yeah, good experience as well. Nice, very nice. And a chest. Oh ho ho. I knew there'd be something. Griffin's Head Braid. That was an accessory, I think. Increases burning blade damage by 7%. Which was burning blade? I was gonna say, it sounds like it's here, but it was green, so I wasn't sure. Is it one of these? No. Oh, it might be, no. No, one of these. Burning blade, there it is. Increases that. Yeah, helpful for sure. I can see why. But no, I'm fine. I'm okay. Yeah, it's certainly got a benefit. But, oh. Ah, yeah, there you go. It leads to there. I'm just gonna go here because I want to complete the map, and it will bother me if I don't. But yeah. So that's why it took me to that checkpoint. I guess that makes sense. I don't mind, like... oh, wait a minute. Sorry, there's another one here. Yeah, I don't mind, like, going back on myself, because, yes, we're part of exploring the map, or part of taking the path the game provides. So where are we in relation? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, anyway, we'll just make our way back, I guess. It might have been actually quicker to warp to the other spot, but in fact, it definitely is. Have I been up there before? Just watch. I guess I have. Don't particularly remember it, but apparently I have, so... yeah, I think this way is much quicker. I could be wrong. Well, I say much. Slightly. But I'll take it. It's certainly more peaceful. I don't think there's really any enemies besides antelopes and maybe the occasional spider. Or you. I don't really care. You're wasting my precious me time. Yeah, and I guess in hindsight, if I'd travelled back the way I came, there probably wouldn't have been any enemies because I disposed of them all. That's alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, I saw a shop on the map.
There. Northry.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Yes, there's the shop. Well, that was a pleasant conversation. Not that. Not that. Not that. I will take one of those.
An excellent choice.
Oh, interesting. How many of these do you have? A lot. No, I won't stock up on these. As nice as it would be. Why are these so expensive? I mean, I understand why, but why? I guess I could sell stuff as well. I've got some stuff I could sell. It's a pretty good weapon. The flame tongue is super cool though, to be fair.
And a fine day to you.
I'm still not going to sell stuff yet.
However do they get that colour?
Anyway, I'll go and speak to you. Let's see if we can head on in.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Believe me, it could go a lot worse.
I haven't seen you around the Vale.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Find one of my girls. There she is.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dane was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Yes.
Well,
Are they side quests? Oh, they are. Oh man, there's loads here. Oh jeez.
I suppose
I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if I want to do those right now. I'm honestly tempted to do all of them off camera because they just aren't that entertaining, like to watch on camera. But I don't know. You'll get like some lore, and that's about it.
Bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Alright, let's go get him.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Fair enough. Okay, let's see. So, where is that? Up that way. Okay, that's quite a ways away. Alright. This way, I guess. I think. So, yeah. Did I read that right? I did! I did! My eyes did not deceive. Oh, oh wow, yeah, we're actually really close, aren't we? I didn't realise we were quite that close to the Holy Capital. It is literally right there. You can't miss it.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
This music's very different. This is not what I was expecting.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Thanks. What's over there, I wonder? According to the map... Over there, oh, there's so many side quests. Yeah, really? Oh my god. So many have just shown up all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm not gonna do them right now. They take a long time and they're not that entertaining. Like, I know it's mean and whatever, but yeah, like, I'd rather move on with the story.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be.
I say it's something in theory I can do off camera, because like it's not gonna take that much time, right?
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want?
Right, I would like, not that, meteorite. Yes, you can only sell one, that's what I thought.
If that's what you want.
Assuming you don't have anything else that's new, apart from that, which is, it's okay. I don't need it, but it's alright.
Thanks for nothing.
Cool, you're an asshole. Excellent.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right.
He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one.
But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal.
I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Yes, I'll be sure to tell her that you can have a jolly good polishing, don't worry. Right, over there. Yonder ruins, which is kind of close to the gates. Yeah, it is a little bit concerning. Like, the music is so weird here.
Wolves.
Such a shift.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Good. Ah, nice, I missed them all. Good. Alright, here we go. Let's have some fun. so good. It's just so powerful. I will never ever get bored of that attack. Oh, nice.
You lose.
That was definitely an accident, but I'll take it. Look at that. I got some cool stuff. Oh, that's not good.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Well, that was a shame. Not much we can do, unfortunately, but at least there's, I guess, closure.
Weren't expecting any new brand.
It's not the result they want, but it is something.
If it was a
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Oh, when you said... Oh, sorry, you know what? Togo, you deserve all the good pets, okay? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, when you said, like, somewhere east of here, I thought it might be, like, that little area over there. But, no, it is literally just over here. Or is it... Oh, actually, hang on. Oh, okay, there is, like, a path up there. I was like, how do I get there? Yes, they mustn't have been that far behind me, given that I went over there. Wow, so much money. It's a life-changing amount.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is,
If the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Fair enough. Oh boy. Well. There's a ton of quests to do. But I will do, I think, off camera, because yeah, they're just presumably going to be same old, but next time we storm the capital. I am excited for that, so I'll see you then!